Arctic polar bear mothers. Wow, wow, this was beautiful. I mean, the cinematography on it was just breathtaking. One of my favorite things that they did was the time lapse with the northern lights. That's just spellbound. It's just spellbinding. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's my first day talking, if you can't tell. The music choices in this were fantastic. And the little baby polar bears, oh my God, they were amazing. And it was lovely to see them grow as the seasons changed and how threats to them and other wildlife were in the areas. All of that was just stunning. The camera angles on this made you feel like you were there. And I think that that was really, really cool.
The collection of wildlife shots you guys captured is really impressive, especially coming from an independent team. At first, I wondered what could make this stand out among so many polar bear documentaries, but what makes it unique is the structure. It follows a full year in the life of a polar bear, moving through the seasons as our only guide. And with a voiceover, the choice becomes even more striking. The film trusts the power of its visuals, letting the images speak for themselves rather than stating the obvious. These animals are so precious and beautiful and cute, and the film really lets us just watch them undisturbed. It may not be the most deeply insightful take on polar bears, but it's a bold and impressive approach that I really enjoyed in its simplicity and in its natural um, natural take.
I really like Arctic Polar Bear Mothers. For several reasons. One, I'm a fan of the genre. Nature documentaries. Ever since I was little, I liked nature documentaries. I don't know why. They always hit like I think also just as a story from a storytelling perspective, like it's just a unique way to tell a story because people don't think of it like, oh, it's like narrative, like you write the script, but you're still telling a story, but it's just with real life wild animals, you know? So I've always thought that uh that form of narrative I found fascinating. Um, Also the editing I thought was really cool as far as like marking the whole like the seasons and like going through the whole year and like all that. As far as that's what I'm saying about you're still telling a story with beginning, middle, end. It's just with live action animals, with wild animals, and then also like it is impressive to be able to get those shots. Like thinking about like what has to happen. Like you gotta go to the Arctic and find a polar bear and track them for a year is genuinely impressive, you know? Uh, like I don't know that I could go out and get some consistent shots of a pigeon, you know? So to do a whole polar bear for a year, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I feel like our Arctic polar bear mothers, a very impressive feat pulled off flawlessly. It seems like so. Great job.
Arctic polar bear mothers. I like this a lot. I liked the opening setup of it being in Canada, and I'm not sure what polar bear in Nanook means. If that's a name of a polar bear, if it's a type of polar bear. But I like how it's also broken up into seasons. And the music to me was perfect. And you know, for the accompanying music, I thought it was just perfect for this, and it changes too. So the changes made sense and helped with the tone. Beautiful shots of the polar bears and the babies, just so sweet. And the other mammals and animals as well. And I love the overhead shots of the water animal, you know, the mammals, the whales and the sharks and such. All the visuals were great. And again, I love that it's broken up into the seasons. I like when a documentary is set up well and kind of broken up well, and takes us along the journey. Up close shots of the animals are just amazing, and just really, really beautiful shot. And it actually felt like a teaser for like a National Geographic, like longer documentary that might be coming up as well. But I really enjoyed this for what it is too. It definitely stands alone, and great job.
This was fantastic. We're absolutely treated to some quality footage of just some stunning visuals of nature just being nature and in all its majesty. Just, yeah, a lot of great action, a lot of great sound and music. Really just helps accentuate, again, that majestic nature of nature. Yeah, overall, just a really thrilling, cool nature piece for any nature lovers out there, people that love these kind of nature docs. This one is right up there on the list. Really enjoyed it.